Horns up and welcome to a brand new episode of Headbanger's Kitchen Easy Keto Recipes, where I'm making dishes with 5 ingredients or less. Now I thought to myself, is it even possible to make an Indian dish with 5 ingredients or less and have it taste delicious? Well, challenge accepted. So today we're going to be cooking up a delicious tandoori roast chicken with some cauliflower mashed potatoes. Oh yeah! And 5 ingredients or less, guys, believe it or not. Anyway, enough jibber jabber, let's go and make it. So to make this recipe, we're going to need 1 full chicken, some tandoori masala, 4 tablespoons of full fat yogurt, 500 grams of cauliflower, coriander, and the usual staples, salt and butter, and an optional ingredient, a 6th one, red food coloring. Don't give me that look. It's all natural food coloring. And let me be really honest, I'm only doing it for cosmetic effect, so that when I take a picture at the end of this video, it looks nice and red like a real tandoori chicken. Otherwise, it would look brown. So trust me, it's cool, it's good, and you know what? You don't really need to use it at all. Like I said, I'm just using it for effect. So the first thing we're going to do is make the marinade for the chicken, and we're going to take the yogurt and we're going to add in our tandoori masala. We're also going to add in some salt and a few drops of that red food coloring and give it all a good mix. Then we're going to take our chicken and we're going to put that marinade all over it. And then you gotta get in there and get down and dirty with that chicken. You gotta take that marinade and you gotta rub it all over the bird, up, down, round and round, in every single nook and cranny, in every crevice, in every quarter of that chicken. And that marination has to be in every part of that bird. Also make sure you stick your fingers under the skin and separate the skin from the flesh so that the marinade can penetrate in there as well. And once you've done that, put it overnight in the fridge to marinate. Now we're going to make a special tandoori masala butter. We're going to take 60 grams of butter, salted, add some tandoori masala to that, and some fresh coriander, and then give it all a good mix. Now obviously you want to make sure that the butter is at room temperature, otherwise boy, you're going to take some muscle power to mix that in. Anyway, once that's done, set it aside till it's time to roast the bird. Anyway, now that the bird has marinated overnight, it's time to roast it. But before we do that, we're going to take that lovely butter we made and stick it under the skin over the breast. Oh yeah! And then you also want to put it in the leg. Basically just shove that butter under the skin wherever you can. The more the better. Anyway, once you have done that, we're going to take our roasting tray and we're going to put our cauliflower on that. We're going to crack some sea salt over the cauliflower. Then I'm going to put in the bird. And make sure you waste none of that marinade and put all of it on the bird. In fact, I'm even going to rinse out the dish in which I marinated the chicken and pour that marinated water over the cauliflower. Just basically don't waste any of that. Anyway, once you've done all the required things, it's time to roast the bird, and we're going to roast it low and slow at 160 degrees Celsius for about 2 hours. This will ensure crispy skin and a tender juicy bird. Now halfway through the cooking process, I removed the bird from the oven. I lifted it up with a spoon and let all the juices flow out into the pan, and then I mixed the cauliflower with those juices just so that it would get more flavor. And then I put the bird back in and let it roast. And after 2 hours, your chicken and cauliflower is ready. Oh yeah, and that chicken looks delicious. Now once the chicken has come out, because I didn't stuff the cavity, I'm just going to lift it up and let all the resting juices pour out into the roasting tray. Anyway, you got to set it aside and let it rest now for at least 15-20 minutes. I'm also going to take the cauliflower out of the roasting tray and set it aside. Then I'm going to take all those roasting juices and pour it in a saucepan and put it on the stove and just reduce it down till it gets a nice syrupy consistency almost, and there's a lot of butter and fat in that. So what we're going to do is once you're done with that, we're going to take the roasted cauliflower, put it in the food processor. We're going to add in all those roasting juices, and then we're going to blitz it and make a cauliflower mashed potato. A tandoori roasted cauliflower mashed potato. And that's it. That's done and ready to eat. Anyway, now it's time to cut up that chicken, and trust me, there is nothing worse than carving a chicken in front of a camera. Okay, well, there is a lot of worse things in this world, but this is not the most pleasant experience because it's all about getting the right camera angle. And well, my kitchen is not a professional studio kitchen, so yeah, it's a little difficult. But anyway, you get that done, chop up the breast, chop up the leg, chop it up, chop it up, chop it up, and it's done. And my friends, our chicken is ready. Oh yeah, chicken and cauliflower mash, tandoori chicken and tandoori cauliflower mash, done. Alright folks, so it's time to taste, and I can't wait to dig in. This looks delicious. I'm gonna try the chicken. Oh man, that skin, unreal chicken skin. I love chicken skin, it is so good. And let me try some of the cauliflower mash. Oh, that's nice and creamy. Wow. I'm also going to try the leg because my favorite part of the chicken is the leg, not the breast. Oh yeah. This is a banging dish. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have two things that I would like to tell you. One, so this was not meant to be a cauliflower mashed potato. It was just meant to be roasted cauliflower. And what I should have done is I should have actually marinated the cauliflower as well and had some kind of oil or fat on it so that it would have roasted better. What happened was, because of the way I cooked it, didn't turn out quite the way I wanted it, so I made it into a mashed potato. So I kind of salvaged that. And also, to be really honest, when it comes to cooking chicken, I think I personally prefer to spatchcock the bird because it cooks much better, much evenly. Not to say that this is not good, but I know the difference because I've had them both. Anyway, if I have any more info, I'll put it in the blog post on headbangerskitchen.com, and I will see you, I guess, on the next episode. Cheers and keep cooking. This is a piece of chicken. You should definitely subscribe to Headbanger's Kitchen. And then you'll get to know what's cooking. Because, well, you're going to be looking at my YouTube video. And this is just jibber jabber till you click on another video. Thanks. Yum. Chicken.